Should I or should I not? Yes, a guy show, but only once. Hello everyone, this is episode 14 of Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. And just before we begin the next two missions, back to back, I figure I'll show you how synchronizing with viewpoints work in the frontiers. Because the frontier viewpoints work a lot different. Instead of climbing ropes, you climb up trees. And these trees are a puzzle. And yes, if you fall down during this climb, you have to restart all over again. That's why I say the climb of the tree is a puzzle in and of itself. Okay. Now, where do I go? Huh. I imagine up there. I'm only a little bit left. Climb a little bit more. And there you go. Synchronization. And that is all for synchronization viewpoints. Now the next two missions will be action-packed back to back, so a lot happens here, so be prepared. Conflict looms. Let's do this.
I'm looking for Israel.
On whose orders?
Samuel Adams.
Samuel Adams.
Follow me.
You enter a special area, one that is based on a national historical landmark.
This is not Bunker Hill.
Aye, it's Briggs. There's been some disagreement as to where we should encamp.
Any news from Boston?
This is a very special mission.
And anytime
Two
we try to
missions.
press, we lose a dozen men.
Special
I
two
think
missions
the
back
others
to
plan
back.
to assemble artillery on these hills. A good shelling might make the Red Coast rethink their strategy.
And what of John Pitcairn?
That bastard's the cagiest of the bunch. He's a
Then it is time
so
to take place in a national
It's
battle.
alright though. He'll have what's coming to him soon.
We are here. Oh boy. Bunker Hill.
Putnam's just up ahead. You can't miss him.
I don't care much for your excuse. We should be building on Bunker Hill. Reed's is closer to the city, but it is also closer to their artillery!
Our orders came from men so divorced from the situation, we are compelled by reason to employ our own faculties to make a proper determination.
Words that I can understand. I reckon my case.
And it is time.
I'm going back to Bunker Hill. Good thing, gentlemen.
Wait.
General Putnam,
What?
I'm looking for John Pitcairn. I was told you would be able to help me find him.
He stuck away inside their city with no reason to be.
Okay.
As long as that ship continues its assault, we'll never flush him out.
But if the ship was silent,
Is it silenced?
Might be forced to get off his arse and come forward.
Okay.
fly the flag to signal my success.
And I shall speak fondly of you.
What a dick. Alright. Let's toss down without taking damage. Now this is a mother in episode. It's a mother of this destruction. It's amazing. Oh wow. It is amazing. Checkpoint. Your next task is to build these two ships side to side. Don't worry, it is up to you if you want to it's up to you if you want to do the side objectives. But I don't think I have time for that. Some tells me I would struggle to acing this challenge bit by bit. Wow! You ace it! Wow, you did it! Absolutely sure there's no one around, then I think you may be able to do this. There we go. Haha. Boom. your next step is to climb to the top to raise the American flag, which at this stage in history would be marked with 13 stars, which forms a circle with 13 stars with red and white stripes. Let's let your assassins do something while you do this. Let's level up. 2 level ups. Sweet. Yeah. Unavailable for 12 minutes. I dare myself to complete this mission and the next in that time. Let's see what can be done. Let's do it. The American flag back in the colonial days. Mission complete. Oh, that was a pain to get 100% sync on it. Yeah. Take a look at what happened to Charlestown. Yep, Charlestown is a mess. Is it Charlestown or Boston? Well, for me it is Charlestown. Okay, let's see.
They need better numbers, you say. Better weapons, better training. But I do not. And neither should you.
Okay.
What they have in material, they
The next mission will begin immediately.
But not us. We have discipline. We have order. And most importantly, we have passion. We believe.
Okay.
So maintain vigilance. Conserve your ammo. Ensure a proper line of sight and above all gun. Do not fire until you see the whites of their eyes.
Praise speech. The main mission has begun.
I'll be damned. You did it.
That was quite a speech.
Lies, all of it, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Such words have carried us thus far.
And what of Pitcairn?
Become.
He's left Boston, as I said he would.
Okay.
Set up camp on Molten Hill. There's no good way to get at him. Not with that maelstrom rolling down below. I suppose you can circle around a bit. We'll wait for us to thin the ranks.
That's a lot.
There is no time. I will have
Kinda
to chance a
think
direct
of another
approach.
way.
That's twice today you proposed the impossible.
I see no other choice.
Not because you're mad as a March hare, son.
I expect an apology on my return.
Back to our bunker hill. Find the doorways to avoid taking damage. If you take damage, you fail the second challenge. Okay. Oh. There we go. Okay. He's a true killer. And the way your next step is to go up this hill. I believe it's over here. There. And there we go. Wow. Checkpoint. Oh, it was just an scam. Your objective is to kill every single enemy. Nah, just kidding. There was a path to the camp that you should follow, and I will quietly demonstrate. Oh wow. Oh well. Mission complete.
Why did you do this?
To protect Adams and Hancock and those they
Adams
serve,
and
you
Hancock.
meant to kill them.
Kill them? Are you mad? I wanted only to parley.
Okay.
There was so much to discuss. To explain. You
Explain.
put an end to that now.
If you speak true, then I will carry your last words to them.
They must lay down their arms.
Okay.
Stop this war.
Why them and not the Redcoats?
Do you not think we asked the same question of the British? These
Okay.
things take time. And it would have succeeded had you let me play my part.
Part of the puppeteer.
Or better we hold the strings on another.
No, the strings should be severed. All should be free.
And we should live forever on castles in the sky. You wield your blade like a man, but your mouth like a child. And more will die now. Because of it.
Sahoin jänerinen on teenam da setta. Tini on ne jaho teena tam da setta kwe.
Mission complete.
Watch this girl out there and just help this cap retreat! Don't ever do that again, you hear me? God damn it!
General Putnam.
You live.
The
Another
same
one
cannot be said
tower
of
done.
Well done, I suppose.
Okay.
But it matters little now. I'm ordering a full retreat. We have lost too many in exchange for too little. If the Tories want this hill so badly, let them have it. It's the true prize.
We have a bigger problem.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
This can't be right. It says they plan to murder Washington.
Go here. Sequence 7 complete. The plot thickens.
My enemy is tenacious. When money failed them, they took to force. But I have slain Johnson and Pitcairn both, ending their plots. George Washington now rallies the colonists, and their march towards freedom begins in earnest. Little wonder, then, that the Templars now want him dead. They seek to reshape this land into something cold and ordered, something soulless. And he is an obstacle. I must save him, that his cause can flourish and my people remain safe. But the more I prod, the greater the chance I am discovered. The Templars believe their men lost the revolution. In their eyes, the assassins are gone and scattered, no longer a threat. But I fear they will soon discover the truth, and me along with it. I must tread carefully.
Sequence 8. A sequence where a brand new area has finally been discovered.
There is progress, but I worry it is not enough.
You must strike where you need it most. What if you pursued Charles Lee and your father? What then of Paul Revere and the soldiers at Lexington?
Soldiers? There were no soldiers in those towns, only men and women who were forced to defend themselves.
Is this not why you fight? To protect your
Right.
people? Your struggle is the colonist struggle. In helping one, you help the other.
Okay.
Encouraging words from one who thought mine a fool's errand.
Make no mistake, I still do. But I can't help but feel some pride in your success.
Okay.
And why should I give you any credit?
Then don't. But first, return the robe and the blade and the darts and all of the years of training and knowledge I have bestowed upon you. Return these, and then your words may have some merit.
Or you could just admit that you are wrong.
Oh, child, please, you've killed 2 men. One more salesman than soldier.
Okay.
You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that to impress me.
Is that so, old man? Or perhaps we should step outside. I will gladly demonstrate how easily I could trounce.
Connor, this is Benjamin Talmadge. His father was one of us, no need for secrecy.
Okay.
I think he has something he wants to say.
Achilles tells me you've uncovered a plot to murder the commander-in-chief.
Yes, but I have only false starts and dead ends to show for it.
Okay.
Not anymore, my friend. Thomas Hickey's your man, and I aim to help you catch him.
How?
How?
I'll explain on the way. You and I are going to New York.
Ooh, to New York. Damn, I knew my choice was right. Oh yeah. Let's suppose we are going to New York. Well, I shouldn't say New York now. New York. Let's take a first step. But save the missions there for next time, because that's gonna require a full video on. Now I have something else in mind to do. New York. And wow, what a time it was. Oh well. It still counts. Oh well. We're supposed to ride the horse to continue him. But let's save that moment for another time, shall we? No. Let's set the next assassination. Let's see. Ooh, okay. The plot begins next time. Next time, the story continues. But right now I have... Oh yeah, I should give you a heads up. You can now select to leave the enemies anytime in the game. You can do it at any time before the ending of the game, because well, something bad happens. Next time we talk with William Miles and say all that he has to say.
We should probably get back to Connor.
No way, we talk to him a lot. Now it's time for Rebecca and Sean's turn. Let's see what they have to say.
I know everyone thinks I'm being silly, but I can't shake the feeling we're being watched.
We are being watched. By Juno. Or some version of her.
Do you think it's a recording? Or is she a ghost? Or something else? Is she talking to us the way Minerva talked to Ezio?
No clue. I mean, who knows what else they were working on down here? There's still so many rooms we don't have access to.
But do you think she's like literally down here, waiting somewhere, still alive?
Still alive? That's mental. That means she'd be at least 75, 80,000 years old. Oh, powerful, yeah, but not that powerful.
They came down here looking for a way to survive. Maybe they found one.
Who knows? Well, they didn't save the world, but Desmond can.
Was it weird seeing Cross?
What do you mean?
It's different for you. You don't know about what happened, I guess. For a long time, he was important to us. He was a different person.
Sean said he was a sleeper agent. Like Lucy.
It was different. She made a choice, but Cross, if you read the files, Abstergo just... They did terrible things to him.
Rebecca?
You're lucky. We all are. We have people who care about us, who look out for us. He was all alone, and the people he thought he could trust, they used him.
Did you know him?
No, but I knew Hannah.
Who's that?
She tried to help him. She trusted him. But there was a raid about a year ago. She stayed behind so the others could escape. Tried to reason with him to see if she could fix things.
Well, what happened?
What do you think happened? He killed her. That's what he does. That's all he knows how to do. Sometimes it seems like that's all any of us know how to do.
Rebecca.
Well, that was quite a story. There must be more. I have time to read the emails quick.
I just want to be alone right now. I just want to be alone right now.
Well, thanks for your time, Rebecca. We'll talk later, okay?
I just want to be alone right now.
No problem, babe. Hello, Sean.
Ah, Desmond, there you are. Can I ask a favour?
Maybe.
When this is all over,
Maybe.
I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus. Like, all the way back. To the time of the first civilization.
You think it would work?
There was no real loss
Maybe.
of fidelity when you visited Altair. Then again, that was about 1,000 years ago, and I'm looking at going back at least 70,000 more.
Sure, I'd be up for it.
Right.
Be interesting to see what things were like back then.
Excellent. I think it would prove most enlightening.
If only that ever happened with Desmond.
So this is how it started.
What are you up to?
Just brushing up on my American history? I say history. They certainly teach you strange things in the States.
Like what?
Well, for all the talk of this being a revolutionary war, it was a civil one. Well, not that kind of civil. I mean, there was no America versus Britain. It was Brit on Brit action. And you can clearly see how the whole thing got started. One war gave birth to the other.
You mean the 7 Years' War?
Exactly. Seems the Crown overspent in its attempt to keep the French out, wound up with a great deal of debt. Believing that the colonists should help to shoulder the burden, new taxes were created. It was a reasonable request, even if Parliament was rather, well, undiplomatic about it.
Well, it's not really fair to tax people for a war they didn't want any part of.
What? Didn't want any part of? Did you not notice George Washington with Edward Braddock? He was right there in the middle of it. So here you have the Crown spending who knows how much money to secure a place for the colonists to thrive, and then, when they ask for a little bit of help... Right, look, think of it this way. King George and the colonists... Right, but when the bill comes, George asks for them to kick in and pay their share. Fair enough. But keep in mind, he's been taking them out to dinner, gratis, for decades now. But the colonists, oh no, they insist they only had a glass of water and a side salad. Never mind the table's full of half-eaten food and empty bottles of wine. Now, when the king points this out, what do the colonists do? Oh, they flip the table over and they storm out the restaurant. Probably intending to turn later and burn it down.
You left out the part where the king pointed a gun at the colonists and asked them to cover dinner for everyone in the restaurant.
Right, yeah, interesting take. If he pulled out a gun, and I'm not sure he did, it would only have been after the 100th failed attempt at getting them to pay their fair share.
But how do you define someone's fair share?
Oh, well, with a war, apparently. I wonder how many other places like this exist.
There are dozens of them, all over the
Okay.
world.
And somehow no one's ever found one before us.
I don't think that's true.
Oh?
When I was at Abstergo, Vidic talked about silencing discoveries made by non-Templars. And I'm sure Abstergo has dug up plenty.
The things they must know.
Regretting throwing in with us?
No. Just looking forward to when we can finally trounce those bastards so I can dive into their archives.
Okay.
Oh, I think I found a lead on another power source.
Okay.
Later, Desmond. I'm in the middle of something very important right now. Just, that's a rule. Just follow that as a rule.
I'm glad I came back to these three. This way it's open, just follow that way and I'll show you the one to put the power source. When we get it. When we get it. Oh boy.
I just want to be alone right now.
Come on, son. We got work to do.
back to the main story. On episode 15. Don't go anywhere, episode 15, starting right now. Episode 15. Don't miss it.